team, you can never tell what you will get, even though for some reason they've been consistently staying above water in the English Premiership. They've not been relegated for the past few years. So kudos to Southampton. But Arsenal going to St. Mary's, it has been a mixed bag. We win some, we lose some. Some people actually say they are a boogie team. I don't actually subscribe to that in totality. I don't think they are a boogie team. We just find it that sometimes we win there, sometimes we lose there. We lost there last season in the corresponding fixture rather. So this time we're looking bright, we're looking great. We've won 9 matches out of 10. We're the 3 points collector. So going to St. Mary's, we should feel more confident. If you look at our injuries, let me look at the injuries right now. Elneny is out. Zinchenko, according to Arteta, is in contention, even though I think he is not being totally honest with us. We've not seen any training pictures of Zinchenko in the past few weeks. So for him to say he might be in contention, I do not think Arteta is being forthright or honest with the media or the fans. And I can understand why. You don't give. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new and you love the content, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you stick a like on the video, very important, and turn on your notification bell. YouTube will not be sending notifications to you if you don't turn on the notification bell. So make sure you turn on those notification bells. So let's preview Southampton versus Arsenal. This should be a very interesting match. Very, very interesting. We know Southampton, yeah, a strict team. You can never tell or predict or forecast what kind of Southampton are going to play out the day. One day they are beating Chelsea, the next day they are losing to the bottom of the team. They are losing to the teams at the bottom of the league. So you can never tell. They're a strict team. They can win 4 or 5 straight matches and lose the next 5. So with Southampton, it's always topsy-turvy. It's always a yo-yo team. You can never tell what you will get, even though for some reason they've been consistently staying above water in the English Premiership. They've not been relegated for the past few years. So kudos to Southampton. But Arsenal going to St. Mary's, it has been a mixed bag. We win some, we lose some. Some people actually say they are a boogie team. I don't actually subscribe to that in totality. I don't think they are a boogie team. We just find it that sometimes we win there, sometimes we lose there. We lost there last season in the corresponding fixture rather. So this time we're looking bright, we're looking great. We've won 9 matches out of 10. We're the 3 points collector. So going to St. Mary's, we should feel more confident. If you look at our injuries, let me look at the injuries right now. Elneny is out. Zinchenko, according to Arteta, is in contention, even though I think he is not being totally honest with us. We've not seen any training pictures of Zinchenko in the past few weeks. So for him to say he might be in contention, I do not think Arteta is being forthright or honest with the media or the fans. And I can understand why. You don't give the opposing manager or team input into your team. So I get it. So I'm not going to fluster or get mad at that. It's part of the intricacies of the game. So, like I said, apart from those 3 major injuries, so apart from Elneny and Smith Rowe are out for a long time, then Zinchenko, I will be surprised if he's in contention generally, because we've not seen him any training videos or pictures for the last few weeks. So even though Arteta claims he's close to returning, but I don't think he will feature in this game against Southampton at the St. Mary's. So let's look at the Southampton injury list. We know that Maitland-Niles will not be playing. He's not eligible because his parent club is Arsenal, so you cannot play against your parent club. Yeah, those are part of the rules of the English Premiership. So he's out of that game. Kyle Walker-Peters, I think he had an hamstring injury last time he played, so he's out. Bella Kocha, one of the defenders to watch out for. I've seen him play a few times. This guy looks like a real deal, even though he's still young. I like him. I remember the match against Chelsea. He was colossal. He was defending. He was cleaning up everything, but he's out. That's some good news for us as Arsenal going to St. Mary's to play them. Valentino Livramento is out, and Romeo Lavia is out. So those are the major players that are out for Southampton. So let's look at the form of both teams in the last 5 games, right? Last 5 games, Southampton have lost 3, drawn 1, and won 1. So they won their last match against Baltimore. In the last 5 games for Arsenal, we've lost 1 and won 4. losing against Manchester United. That's the only match we've lost this season. Like I said, we're 3 points collectors, regardless of the narrative being pushed by the mainstream, regardless of the opposition fans saying, remember when they were saying it was just the first game of the season, just 2 games, it's just 4 games, just 5 games, 6 games, 7 games. Now it's 10 games, it's just 7, it's just they're saying it's just 10 games. When will Arsenal get their deserved respect they've earned? I get it. I don't need your validation as an Arsenal fan. And I guess most Arsenal fans share the same sentiment with me. We don't need your validation. But the disrespect and disregard that is being meted out by these opposition fans and the media, not acknowledging the fact that Arsenal have done their work and they are reaping the results, is just sometimes annoying. But come on, let's going to move in silence and let's see how it pushes us. Like I said, we are still 3 point collectors. We've won 9 matches out of 10. That's a fantastic record. And I don't think now there things can happen. This is soccer, this is football, this is sports, but I don't see us falling off the perch. We might not win the league. I'm not saying we're going to win the league. We know Man City have a better squad, in my opinion. They are more experienced in this of playing and winning. We have a younger team. Yeah, we have a bit of experience in Zinchenko and Jesus, maybe Xhaka. We can argue Xhaka has not won the league in England, which is fair, but he's an experienced player. Part is an experienced player. But a sprinkle of the likes of Martinelli, who are younger players, but they've played 1 or 2 seasons, so a bit of experience. Saka to have played 1 or 2 seasons at the highest level. I mean, playing in England, a bit of experience. So you can say it's a mixed bag, but I don't think we're going to fall off the perch. Right now, we're still at the head of the summit, but we're in the first position with, let's look at the table so I can brag properly. We've played 10 matches, emphatically won 9. I said so. Lost 0. So, sorry, drew 0 and won 1. 27 points. That's great. So let's look at our opponent on Sunday, Southampton. They've played 11. They've won 3. Drew 2 and lost 6. Like I said, Southampton, they're a strict team, so we have to be very careful. We know some of their key players are James Ward-Prowse. You cannot afford to give him free kicks near the box. He will score it. 9 out of 10 is scoring it. So we need to make sure we keep him far away from our box. No fouls on the edge of the box. We know James Ward-Prowse will actually take them. Now, I understand we have a fantastic keeper in Ramsdale, and I trust him. But I think being proactive and being preventive of James Ward-Prowse getting those chances is very, very key. We cannot afford to give away meaningless free kicks at the edge of the box, and you have to make sure we take our chances. Now, Jesus has not been scoring, and some of the fans are concerned, and I share your concerns too. But we know it just like most people say, form is temporary, class is permanent. I think Jesus will score in this game. I think his goal drought will be ended by this game. I'm very optimistic he should be able to score in this game. I'm expecting him to score at least a brace. Xhaka might chip in. You know, Xhaka has been in fine form, and Saka can't stop scoring. He has scored in the last 3 matches for us. So I will not be surprised if Saka chips in. Martinelli can chip in, stretch the play. I expect to dominate the midfield. We have better midfielders, and Xhaka, Partey and Odegaard. I expect us to dominate the midfield, and I'm happy that we played midweek matches, the Europa League matches was played at home. So traveling and coming back tired is out of the question. So we should be more energetic in this match compared to the last match. We were poor, we were lethargic, we were pedestrian. We cannot afford that against Southampton. We need to win this match. We know the likes of Chelsea, Manchester United are playing this weekend. So one of them going to draw points. We need to make sure we continue to take advantage of these matches like this and extend the gap so that they can continue to mind the gap. It is very imperative we win this match. Very imperative. So matches against Southampton can be very tricky, but it's winnable. I don't care if our record at St. Mary's is not the greatest. Neither is it a terrible record. We won a few games there. We lost a few games there. So we can still go there and win them. We have a better team, in my opinion. They have an experienced manager. But right now, I think Arteta he might not be a world-class manager yet. You can see he's showing signs of a top-class manager. So you have to put some respect on his name. The mainstream will never want to put respect on Arteta's name. But come on, we can see he's doing what top-class managers do. The playing style, the way he addresses the media, the fact that his team is playing well. There is no leaks in the dressing room. Arteta is doing a fantastic job. So I am expecting a victory in this game. I know likes of Shea Adams, maybe Theo Walcott to play this game from the Southampton part of the opposition. So let's look at their key players to watch out for. If you ask me, players to watch out for in Southampton, uh, yeah, Armstrong is not prolific, but like I said, even their players are street players. It's not Armstrong is not prolific, but if you give them space and chance, they can hurt you. The likes of Jay Aribo, the Nigerian, he looks decent. He was signed from Rangers. He looks decent. Shea Adams, like I said, he might not be the most prolific, but he will stretch the game. He will pull out players, he will take on players. He's always busy. So I'm happy that we had like a Saliba and Gabriel who just signed a new long-term contract. We have defenders can deal with those kind of players. So I'm confident. I am very optimistic and very confident that we should be able to win this match convincingly. Now, Southampton might actually give us a tough one in the first few minutes. An early goal can actually help the match go in our way very early. If you can score an early goal, break them down, stretch the play, Martinelli stretching on the wings, Saka doing his own thing. We know Jesus will always be there pressing from the front. We know Partey and Xhaka will actually be the maestros in the midfield. So we should be able to beat Southampton easily. Now, there are not easy games in the English Premiership. I agree. But come on. This is Arsenal, aka 3 points collectors. We should be able to do this. We should be able to do this easily. So I'm predicting an emphatic 4-0. I think Jesus will get a brace. I think he will end his goal scoring drought this time. And I'm expecting Saka to continue his fine form in front of goal, at least add one goal. Maybe maybe Martinelli or Xhaka to add the fourth. So I'm predicting a 4-0 emphatic win. Leave in the comment section your predicted lineup and tell me and give me and leave your prediction too in the comment section. So let me do my predicted lineup. Even though I think most of us will share a similar predicted lineup. So I'm expecting Kieran Tierney as a left back, Gabriel as the left-sided center half. I'm expecting Saliba to play at the right side center half with Ben White in the middle, Xhaka and Partey, Odegaard in the 10, Saka from the right wing, Martinelli on the left wing, and just losing the line. So that's my predicted 11, and I'm expecting, like I said, an emphatic 4-0 win against Southampton. Leave your prediction in the comment section and make sure you don't forget to subscribe to the channel as you enjoy this content. And make sure you stick on the like on the video. It's very important for the algorithm. And make sure you turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one.